ways you can start. It's never just heart, it's a system, a swing, or a bit. You say it's a test, then you don't really rest till it's working. Or close to it gets. You don't wait for applause, you just tighten the screws. Oh, the edge that you walk when you're thinking like Zeus, 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 Zeus. Think of a concept you break and rebuild. Think of the version you cut, cause it felt overfilled. Think of a feature you killed and revived, cause something about it survived. Think of a risk that's a little too loud. Think of defending it calmly, not proud. Think of a future you quietly mapped before anyone else saw the gap. Something precise, but pretending it's light. Something to shape in the middle of night. Sitting thinking alone with a thought that won't quit. You pace, you adjust, you try commit. You question it twice, then you pay whatever price to see if it actually hits. That's the thinking of Zeus. From this might be dumb to okay, it is done. To wait, there's a cleaner way through. You trim and reduce, then expand and produce, then cut what's not honest or true. You don't chase random moves, you don't copy the cues. You'd rather be early and wrong than predictable, safe and confused. All the things you can build when you don't stand still, even if no one asked you to. When the well feels thin, you don't fold, you dig in till there's something entirely new. There's always one idea more behind every hidden brain door. If you're willing to push it for the truth, the weight you can move and then the proofs you can prove. Oh, the mark you can choose when you're thinking like Zeus. When we're thinking like Zeus. Now you're thinking like Zeus. Zeus, 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 Zeus.
We're back. We're super back. It's all back. Things are coming back. Brandy's back. Coca-Cola's always been here, but it's back. The people are back. Everything's back. And it's okay. It's okay. Hello. Day 8. Here's the reality. I'm just going to jump into it. And I do want to make one adjustment here on my stream. First of all, this guy needs to be huge. I want to be able to see him anywhere. It's great. Right there. That I like. This I want. Do I really want to rework it right now? Not really. So I'm not going to. Alright, so let me turn this off and move this over. Cool. So it's March 3rd. We're back. I am working on building this game out a lot more than I have. So far, well, there's a lot to work on. There's this giant cylinder I have. Kind of weird that that circle is kind of burned in there. Anyway, so I have this area. I don't remember where I put my human, or my player. We're gonna jump down here. There we go. Let me turn down the music just a touch. Close this up too. Music's good, but it's good for a background. Even though I have things going. And I have to monitor some food as it's cooking. So, let's minimize that. Alright, just to jump into it, I have a character model. I have a prototype level that I'm working out that the character model would have to traverse to get to the top. And then we'll see. I think what I'm trying to get at is the character model is somewhat able to make it up through that area. But we're gonna try. Actually, we're gonna do a couple of things. You know what? Okay. Before I do anything, I'm gonna fix this today. Okay. There we go. Still having an issue with... Today is March 3rd. I am still having an issue with the player clipping through a surface when they land. Alright, so I'm working there. Yes. Oh, I have a big old feeling I'm quiet over there. I was quiet over there. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Which means, to me, I should move this now. There we go. And... yeah. Not the end of the world. Cool. Okay. So I'm working on a jungle-esque game. I'm going to leave it at that and explain it as people ask. But, alright, I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to fix that. I can't make that, which is okay. And when I rotate to turn, I clip also. Okay. It's March 3rd. The clipping is likely happening because the physics engine is struggling to resolve the collisions at high speed. Here's an anti-clip update for a swing controller. Let's give it a shot. Which reminds me, I have to open this up again. Xcode. I also have to go check on some food stuff. But where is swing controller? Cool. Those three things I really don't need there. Okay. So, let's see. Did I really put everything on? did. Kind of weird, I don't usually do that. But not the end of the world. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we need to fix the update here. See if that fixes it properly. Check your animator parameters. Yellow warning is swinging does not exist. To fix your animations and ensure transition is out of swinging back to falling. Open animator window. I haven't made that yet. Click parameters and add a boolean. Which, if I'm correct, boolean is like 1 or 0. It's like a picking between one or the other. And we're going to choose is swinging. But I don't have swing animation, so it's fine. The training tower physics chest. Since we're building a vertical tower, falling from the top will generate a lot of speed. If the player still clips through, ensure your platforms are not just planes, they should be cubes 1 unit thick. That's what's going on. That's why it's all happening like that. Do you want player to stick to the platforms when they land, or should they have a slide skid landing? Landing friction. Yeah, let's add landing friction. Could be helpful giving this a go now. Alright, so let's see what we got. What kind of progress we've made here. I see. It's a lot of compile errors. Let's stop you before you get too far. You've finished. Jesus Christ. So I don't have like a swinging animation yet, and I should probably look into that. But I also, basically what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to work this game out conceptually, and then at a certain point I'm going to build out some of the aspects that involve the motion and the animation and the unique aspects of how this character is moving. But it's a long ways out. Let's see. Dropping all these errors. It's basically just swing controller just not working. Because things don't exist apparently. Can I do that? I can do that. That's actually really cool that I can do that. Nice. Alright, we'll try that. And while that's working on what it's working on, we're going back to the tower. And we're going to refine this tower a lot better. Alright, so that jump was impossible. That's the impossible jump. I have to do something about it. But of course, why would this not be the perfect time to make a new one? Let's put this one in the jungle tower, or under jungle tower. Jungle vine. 1 is a dangerous thing to press. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick cube force transform, so copy its positioning, and then we're gonna go up to vine A, which is in Jungle Vines, or excuse me, Jungle Tower. I need to rename that. Tower Vines. And we're gonna paste in the transform, or the position. Whoops, nope. There we go. Paste the position here. And don't see why that didn't work. Yeah, I have no idea why that didn't work. Copy the position. Go here. We're gonna reset the whole thing. We're gonna reset this too. Okay, that's there. Let's see if I paste the position here. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's not it. I'm very confused why that's not taking the way that I want it to take. And I'm also not confused. Okay. I can't explain how I understand this, but I understand what the fuck is going on, so. Right, and I can turn the line renderer. Why do we zoom out so much is my question. It'd be great if I could zoom in. This feels like desperation when I'm trying to do stuff here. Especially with the mouse wheel. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up super quick. Why does the mouse wheel slow down in Unity? It's not even slow down, it just... Yeah, scroll views. Oh, not bad. Just learned a hotkey, or F. Okay, so I need to make that jump. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna move this platform a little over here. And we're gonna go back to our vine here. Hopefully this is exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, so that vine is in place. That vine should be good. So we're gonna give that a test run. Oh, we're not gonna do shit. And we're gonna save, and then we're gonna compile again. Not there. Damn it, Xcode. Useless. Swing controller is gonna open. And I have a question over here. Let's fix this. Drag your hand bone to see the cat. Yeah, I already did that. Not to be like duh, but like I already did that. Didn't I do that for you? Ooh. Tried that. Just needed to say goodbye to TikTok for a minute. Come back to it. Okay. There we go. So now I've added vines in there, and I bet I'll see them. Let me actually also question about this. I'm at 230,000 tokens nearly. Can we add a material to the outside of this inverted faces wall so it isn't invisible when you approach it? Okay, I don't know how to fix that, but that will work on that while I attempt to climb up as far as I've got. I also don't know if my jumping is fixed. My jumping is still not fixed. My jumping is still not fixed. In fact, I'm not understanding that for the life of me. Cool. Cool that that's there and I'm making my way. Player. Okay, cool. Let me just see something. Are those cubes is my question. It is a cube. Box collider. It looks normal. Like the box collider looks like it should be exactly how it's working. Per object motion. Force no motion? Wonder if that does enough. Nope, doesn't do enough. Per object motion. Plus now we have the dude floating. Okay, let me come back to that. Wait. No. This is not. Alright, that's all fine. This crashes the game. Fuck. I really need to realign here. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Oh, whoa, went too far. All right, I'm gonna. The code is making the contact between player and the cube objects repel too much, and there is a distinct space in between the feet and the surface. The next thing I'm going to say about this is the code was better basically 2 iterations ago. Create new bounce pad. No. I think you know what? Let's not get too tied up and let's just keep moving forward. Let's see what this says. Because I'm not exactly certain that's going to work, but we will see. Alright. So the bounce pad's not working how I want, but the vines are there, and I'm very happy to see them there. The problem is I broke my code, so that's not going to really be helpful, but we're going to fix that. The repelling in the air gap are caused by the conflict between Capsule Collider and the snap logic in the script. Excuse me. Alright, look at your player object. Let's see my player object here. There we go. Look at Capsule Collider. Ensure the height is set to 2. It's roughly there. Center set to 0. Alright, set to 0. What else? Obviously I gotta fix my code, but now look at your character model hierarchy. Is the position set to -1? It is half the collider. I mean, that's roughly what it is. Less aggressive. What catches you? I say tunnel through the floor. Okay. So let's go to Xcode. Oh my god. I need the whole fix. Can you send that fix with the whole drop-in? Because that's part of what I need here. And I'll let Unity, or not Unity, but Claude know. Hey, it's March 3rd, day 8 of my work. This is a quick recap from AIS. Full drop-in, thank God. Full drop-in. That's all there. Checked my model, and it is at the right position. Alright, while it works on that, I want to check out here. Okay. 30 minutes, not bad so far. We've only broken the game twice over. We'll fix it. There we go. Try that. Oh, thought that was something totally different. Almost. Wait, it worked. Nope, it did not work. Now the character is vibrating, bouncing while idle. Honestly, Feb 26. Was that the last day I worked on it? Maybe. I'm looking for a full drop in. Oh. Let's refer to this when it was last pretty close to functional when rebuilding. I also should have said including all the other stuff, but what are you gonna do? Alright, still clipping in the ground, whatever. Vibrating I don't love. Jumping up is fine. Jumping up is fine. Oh, jumping up is not fine. I'll figure it out. The vibrations are like the least favorite part. Bounce pad's not working. Amateur hour stuff. Let's see what it says. That's right. Let Capsule Collider do exactly what it's designed to do. I have hand anchors, so I hope it doesn't fuck that up. Haven't tried swinging, but let's give this a go. Not so confident right now. I was gonna say no compile errors except for that fader one. This better work. No vibration. Straight on the ground. Still going through objects. Gonna have to figure that out. Able to grab the vines. No swinging animation quite yet, but almost there. Things are looking good. That means the bounce pad needs to be cool. Are you cool, bounce pad? Bounce pad's not cool. Bounce pad's not cool. Come on. I really thought it was gonna work. Speaking of gonna work, we're going back to TikTok and trying. Save that. Category locked. Yeah. Let's do gaming. Let's do Need for Speed, and then let's go back. Chat interview. Save that. And switch it back to learn. Category locked. No silence rule once you hit string. Here we go. Going back to TikTok. Which reminds me, I really do need to give this another stir. And you're back. Back on TikTok too. Okay. So bounce pad's not working. Gotta fix that. Let's make sure bounce pad is working. That's kind of the big goal right now, so I'm gonna focus on that for a little bit. Let's see. So I have that updated. Great for the recap. Bounce pad is not working. The bounce platform is not working like before. I didn't change that code. Maybe it has to do with swing controller. Even though that's a dumb question, I think. But there's no dumb questions when you're alone. Here we go. So the bounce pad's not working. Let me send that code over. Make sure that all that is fine. What else? And screen fader. Let me sort that out. Oh, screen fader's fixed. Never mind. All right, let's see. Should be everything. What is the pass-through platform? Oh, I have a pass-through platform. Right, okay. Here is bounce pad. Let's see how that looks. Alright. Absolutely astonishing stuff. Okay. Stop that. What? Okay, that should be ready to go. Issues of physics race condition. To fix this, we'll add grounding grace period to swing controller. When you hit the bounce pad, we'll tell this controller to close its eyes to the ground for 0.2 seconds so you can clear the floor. I don't know if that makes sense. That doesn't seem efficient for the long run. But let's see if it actually fixes it. That's the question. Come on, Unity. Bounce pad. Ooh. We'll see if that actually is what we want. Oh wait, that's not what I was looking at. Alright, bounce pad. Why won't that close up? Very strange that that's doing that. Bounce pad not. Alright. Oh, wait. So this. And then I'm going to send it screen fader. We'll run that. 250,000 tokens. Dear Lord. Just blowing through them. Alright. Getting a fix sorted out. There we go. This should be fine to use though. Gold standard fix. Let's see if it fixed it before. Nope. Alright, it definitely agreed that said that wasn't the efficient way to do things. So we're gonna fix that. Okay. Screen fader. That's updated. Screen fader into Xcode. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense either, but alright, is fading got fixed. Swing controller got fixed. Why this is the gold standard fix. Boom. Cancels the grounding check. Let's see. Let's see if this works better. Ophie's singing. That's okay. Ophie's singing. What are we gonna do? Alright. Back to vibrating and off the ground. Let's make sure this code works properly. And the goal is to make sure the model has easy contact with the ground. Not to complicate things. Not to complicate everything. Don't love that I'm vibrating off the ground. I would prefer that that didn't happen. Obviously, I think is the answer, but still. Okay. Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. And That's what I was trying to do. Interesting. Okay. Swing controller again. That might have fixed it. Maybe not. Oh, I should be probably... If I can't do TikTok, I should be trying X, and I don't want to. Technical check to make the eliminate the air gun. I did. That's all accurate. It's a negative 0.9. No. Negative 0.9. Oh. Negative 0.9. 2. No. 1. 3. I think negative 0.9 is the way to go. I think that's fine. Save that. Mesh point, look at your mixed model. Linear dampening. Oh. It doesn't have anything there. In rigid body? Yeah, rigid body. Linear dampening is low at 0.5. It's 2.5. Angular is at 0.5. Oh. Ensure the height in the center is... Okay. Let's try it. Alright, we're back. No problem. No problem. This thing is still crazy, but that's okay. That's fine. And here we go again. Bounce pad better work. It did. There are some vines. Ah, I made the vines at the wrong place. Shit. Okay. I'll try this again. I can't seem to get that up, but I put the vines in the wrong place, so I have to replace those. Put them in the right place. Alright. Alfie, is it really that pressing for you? Is it really that pressing? You can't even eat that. It's like impossible for you to eat. Like it would be illegal. I would be very scared if I were you. She's right behind you and she's at your level. She's threatening you with her feline prowess. Feline prowess. Just so we're clear. Damn it! Alright. So that's all working. Bounce pad's back. Looks all good so far. Thanks. We'll come back shortly. Alright. Burning some tokens just to say that. I still have some time there. Let me double check how this is looking here. Wait. TikTok. It's kind of... Oh. Wait a minute. What's going on? It's acting a little strange. Weird. Okay, that wasn't working before. Interesting. That's 5 million views. That's crazy. Cool. Alright, so I'll save this down. And let me refine my vines. Perfect. Except the wrong location. Okay. We're gonna change this to vine B. And we're gonna move it this way. That's gotta go there. Probably. I'm going to make this into a single vine that you climb. And that's how you're going to know you can climb. Or that's how you'll learn. Right, my mesh is hidden. Wait, vine B. Looks mostly there. Do something like that. And then slightly up. See if that works. Not exactly confident. Alright, let's give it a shot. I want to fix the vine so it wasn't a strand or a bundle, but it's not the big focus right now. Okay. Oh. Well, conceptually I got it down, but I do need to refine this. So what we're gonna do, change the strands. Forgot one will do that to me. Make it one dark strand that's thick and hanging. Big sag variation. And we'll this can go. Where's vine B? Alright. Vine B seems to be in the right place. Vine B. I'm a little confused with how I built this here. Go like that. Go like that. A little bit like that. And we'll try that. Alright, we run back here. Also, did I ask anything here? No. Not yet. Alright, so we're going. First vine. Fuck. It's very clunky, but it'll make it. For the love of God. this is what I should do. There we go. Okay. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Shouldn't be this tough, but that is the point. Okay. I can either swing off of that, then maybe I would make this so it doesn't swing at all. And these would be the ones to swing off of. Okay. 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 That is somewhat impressive. Ah, fuck. Alright, we're gonna fix that right now. That's the, when I click to look with the right mouse button, it sends my player flying and down. Eventually, if I push just a little, not too much, it will send the player under, kind of like when the player lands, but to the point of falling forever. Eventually. Okay, falling forever. There we go. Let's see. So that's, we're gonna fix that. Let's see what Claude said. Let's see, environmental interaction. Breakable branches. So I do have the pass-through platform. Vine surfing. I didn't even think about that. Climbable surfaces like cliff faces or giant. That would actually be pretty cool. I like that. Parkour moves. Vine leap when you jump from a vine. Okay. Wall run. Duh. To interact. Vine whip where you can swing a detached vine to. Okay, so you can like maybe clear out a path or something, or attack an enemy, or. Interesting. Okay. Alright. See what it says here. Physics for transform rigid body using continuous dynamic collision, which causes the physics engine to freak out, thinking the player is hitting the ground at 100 miles per hour during the spin. It creates a downward massive force that shoots you into the void. Swing controller fix. We'll try that. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay. It works. Everything else is fine. It works. As in, it no longer spins me down, but it is stuttery and slow in movement. And really, I want to freely reposition the camera with the right mouse button. I don't feel, but have it return when to its default state, default positioning when I release it. Third person game style. I think that's one way of putting it. Third person game style. Just the game style of a third person. Alright. I'm gonna try this one more time over here. Hit him with the tick, a talk, a ticky, and a tick. Tick, tick, talk, and don't stop a rockin'. Should probably make that one a smidge bigger. I think I like that better. Anywho. Alright. A whole lot of nothing going on outside. Almost astonishing. Almost astonishing. Alright, we are at an hour. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And I'm going to fix this. Third Person Pro update. That's what it's calling it. I think it added one extra line. We're about to find out though. Give it a... Wait. Go to the game. Stop the game. Ooh. Just when I thought it was there. Check the category. Still learn. Set to learn at least. Ghost data from the previous script. Vine cube in the hierarchy. Wait. What? We haven't touched Vine.cs today. Why would it face an issue? Let's see what other fix. Verify string. I don't have that. Oh, I do. Duh. Swap if you are certain. Here are the files though. We'll get it. We'll get it working. You take a 5-minute break. And then I'll be right back. Back at it. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay. What I am going to do here, give a whole new shot at doing TikTok Live again. Me plus AI equals AAA game. Jungle game. Let's call it that. Am I live? I'm live. Great. Fantastic. Here we go. So I was fixing recently how my my turning was adjusted, but the speed is out of control, and I want to be able to use my my right mouse key to rotate. I can adjust the manual turn speed, which is cool. Okay, swing controller. It's through March 4th. I don't need it to do that, but it's awkward. Let's see how it works in Unity. Do we got fixes to make? Looks fine to me. We're gonna give it a go. Damn you, TikTok. Really not giving. Alright. Right mouse pad does nothing. We reverted the code. I mean, technically that works, but shit. I have been used to doing this. Oh, you've got to be joking me. Alright, so make it right. Wait. I was just getting used to the new controls too, or the new way it worked. Okay, let me try that. R&B does nothing. Let's try to get the third person pro. Third person pro. Back working. Alright, so we'll come back to that. In the meantime, we're still gonna practice getting up the platform here. Even if the controls change, I will figure it out. Oh, fuck life. God damn it. Cool. Oh, fuck. Let me configure this out. Maybe that's not what people like. TikTok Live, that is. Let's delete that. Lightning bolt. And we'll set it to 10. Confirm. Hopefully that looks cool. Somewhere. Okay. We're gonna try again. Actually, let's see what the code delivered, or what code was delivered. The reason does nothing. It's like new input system handles mount delta. Delta values are suppressed unless the cursor is explicitly locked. Purely based on your mouse. Hopefully that's what I want, not just to fuck up altogether. Alright. The reason I want to work on my own animation is because I saw a really good TikTok video, or YouTube video. I saw some video on social media that I really liked, and they were talking about how they animated a different rolling animation for a landing, like a jump and land. And I thought it was cool, and I want to start, eventually go down that road and try to animate that. Like a new rolling character, or a new rolling animation. Alright, so... Wait. Doesn't seem to have changed anything. Really didn't change anything. Player input on a switch. Camera. Okay, I don't know what that means. And that's happening. Nothing seems to have changed. Let me close this and ensure that I'm right about that. Try that one more time now. Save this. Open it up. I drag and nothing happens. I drag and nothing happens. I rotate, no problemo. And WSD is working like before with Q and E acting keys. Not funny, but funny. She's alive, she's fine. Just silly. Oh, I guess that looks actually pretty good. Oh, but I don't have my prompt box anywhere. That's kind of the bigger problem. Bring it back to here. I do like this though. Looks a lot better. I could have my prompts down here, and where nobody even cares if they're there. But I feel like people want to see it, so. The people who aren't watching it at work, they want to see it. Excuse me. I bet you money. No, I'm still there. I have been shadow banned tonight, or today. Try it again tomorrow. And no one has come by. Crazy. I think that's absolutely crazy, to be honest. Alright, back to Unity, back to reality. Does literally nothing but hide the cursor. Here is a warning I am seeing, by the way, in the player input component. Let's see what it says to that. How cool is that? If not. Fine. Your AI employees are currently getting idle at the clock. Get out of here. Well, actually, don't get out of here. I need you. Stay right there. Okay. Back to Unity. Make sure everything's good. Select your player in your hierarchy. Look for player input the warning in your... Interesting. So I'm just going to remove player input. Let me disable it. Let's see if that helps first, just to make sure. Let's go back to update swing controller. see if we got it working. Nope. Oh, let me actually delete it now. I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to remove this. Try it again. Nope. It's not doing anything. Huh. Actually, I want to. Your input component from. Remove the player input component from what? From the player. Oh, yeah. Not working. Maybe if I show it these other things, these other, I've disabled mesh renderer. Oh, that's because it's a capsule, probably. Alright, let's see. Yeah, for player. Using my brain there for something else. Okay. Here's the final boss version. Try it again. Put this here. Maybe that'll do it. It's like a big maybe. Rotates too much, too fast. Okay, WASD works. But turning is way too fast. We'll adjust. We can. Let's just keep those two buttons like that for now. But what we really need to do is figure out WSD works, but the turning is way too fast. Oh yeah, RMB does nothing at all. So I'm trying to think what else I want to do. When I grab the rope, I want to hang off the rope, but I think I have to have a hanging animation. Let me ask ChatGPT about that. When I am hanging, I want to look like I am hanging or dangling. That is an animation for when the player is holding anchored to the rope. Correct? Correct. Is that correct? Okay, back here. I'm going to stop this for right now. I suspect the turning too fast is body speed. Recoded mouse delta to be more. Okay. Let's see if that really does it. Why this fixes the right mouse button. It's an interpolated slurp. Okay. Don't know if that'll fix it, but we'll try. Alright, play. Too fast. And the right mouse button does nothing. Except it reverts back to place. Yeah, I gotta adjust that. Alright, so go to player. Swing controller. Steer acceleration. Wait. Now let's change this to 20. Manual turn speed. Oh. Let's leave that there and then change this to. That could help. There's no guarantee. That didn't do shit. That didn't do shit. Oh, but it affected. Okay. I need the turning speed and behavior to be just like the QE keys. Not its own extreme turning speed. Oh, I'm tired. I gotta get these things going earlier if I'm gonna do this right. Otherwise, I get a little more tired before I have to start my work day, which is everybody's favorite part of the day. Golden ratio of turning. Let's fix the angular speed. So everything's gonna. Oh, fuck. It's hard to do this because it's not able to comprehend the animation part, or the movement part is better said. So you end up going in a lot of circles being like trying to explain it better. And I think it gives you better skills at interpretation of objects and things, but it's not perfect. It's a lot of back and forth. That's why it's day 8. But we're further along in day 8 than we've been in the past. We're just refining some of the feelings here. Let's give it a shot. Rotate. that's fine. Alright, standing still, fine. When I'm moving, this is fine. Ooh. Weird. Huh. Interesting. Oh, fuck. Alright. I think I got this. Alright. Oh, fudge. Fudge. Oh, I forgot I did that. Gotta let her know. Fuck. Okay. So what I want to do is make sure maybe it does nothing, but the turning is working. I don't like that the user starts. Well, that's kind of if I just held one directional. Start running in that direction. But I do understand that it is kind of functioning like a joystick now, right? When I run backwards, the screen jitters. The movement's fine. Oh yeah. Also seeing this, but it is functioning properly. It equals bounce pad. Okay. So what I want to do is what? I want to adjust the vine here. Where's vine B? Just to make sure. Oh, it is vine B I want to change. See how that looks. Because I'm just trying to make one giant vine. I'm happy to convert that later too. For the love of God. Fuck. Fuck. Also asked ChatGPT something I need to figure out. So it's like it's a run. What the shit? Gotta be joking me. Wait. Oh, that's why. Okay. But I can't use Q&E when I'm moving. Alright. We're just going to stop that for a minute. Go visit the player. Jump force, ground speed. Let's do 12. Let's save it there. Well, I don't want to fix the joystick feel. Nope. There we go. Wow. Just terrible. Just terrible. Is it doing anything? Looks like it's doing nothing. Fix that. It is. It's joystick. LERP. I don't know what LERP. Still don't understand it. Okay. Let's see if that actually works. Look yawn, look pitch don't exist. Alright, let's see what ChatGPT said. Mm-hmm. Let me quickly go to Mixamo, pull an animation. I don't want the hanging off. I should do rope. There's not a lot for rope, but still. Rope climb is good. Pulling a rope, climbing a rope. Huh. The Capoeira pack. That's funny. The rope swinging's pretty close. Don't love it though. String? String is not going to do it. Being strangled, that's weird. Let me do rope again. Alright, we're going to go for the rope swinging. I don't even know if that's what I want, but maybe. Let's try that. Don't know if that'll work, but we'll give it a shot. It'll look okay, is my thought. And I'll get to that. But let's fix this. Swing controller fix. Or did I fix that already? That's the real question. Oh, I had these errors. Alright. Those are the errors. Let's drop the code in and give it a shot. Xcode. That was for swing controller. Okay. Still have compile errors. Let me try that again. There we go. That'll actually catch it. Try again. Turning's a little more normal. Right. Mouse button doesn't do anything. Okay. I see the sag, what that means now. Fuck. Alright, I'll try again. asking how I can turn down the speed there. And then I just got one that is a rope swinging animation, and I cut it before it let go. Maybe I should download the landing part so it transitions smoothly. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in Stanford, it's 33 degrees.
Hey Google, what's the real field temperature?
Currently in Stanford, it feels like 25 due to wind chill.
Interesting. That's actually pretty fascinating. Okay. Down the landing parts. Help me set up animation for my new swinging file. FPX. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this here, and then I'm going to go into Animator and show it what my current animations look like, so we can build off of that. And then I'm going to do what I said, and from 45, so download that. Which I think was the right move. Okay, so let me see the download here. Rope swinging to landing. And where on earth am I putting all this stuff? I forgot. Ooh. Where's my Unity stuff? It's probably in the orchard. Unity projects. It's not here. It's in the pasture. What the shit? Okay, hold on. Unity project. Show me where you live. Reveal on Finder. Swing game. In the pasture. What am I doing? I'm right into the pasture. Oh god. Freaking me out. Alright, assets. Animations. Okay. I ended up downloading both halves separately. I was going to ask maybe I should download it just one, but I'm just going to go with what I got. Do this. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I'm going to probably wrap up soon. Hopefully I can get the animation down. An inspector. Oh, the new swing. Okay. Animations. Rope swing to landing. Rope swing. Okay, go to rig. Humanoid. Avatar division. Copy from other avatar. The source would be, yeah. It wouldn't be that, huh? Characters. Save. What am I looking for? Avatar. So then, fuck. Animations. Open. Now I'm going to choose the rope swing animation. And then characters. And the avatar. here we are. Okay. As we're finding this part. Downloading both halves was the right move. Snapping back to locomotion midair. Animation type. I did that. I put the source as that. Apply. Go to the animation tab for swing loop. But go slower. No idea. But I made a state called swing loop, but can't enable loop time. Just send that out. Go check this out. Body turn speed variable. Body turn speed's at 400. Holy shit. Thank you. There we go. Normal running, normal moving. That worked. Right mouse button doesn't do anything. RB does nothing. It snaps back to position if I move it, but it if I click and drag with it, but the cursor seems to be the only thing moving, even though I can't see it. And when I let go, it reappears in the center position. So I'm pretty happy with how this is, because now I have the rotation looking a little more normal. My jump. Don't like how back is still jittery. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like when I'm running, I run in a circle. Oh, it's kind of a strafe turn. Did I write more? Oh, here we go. What else did I want to fix? Oh. Moving backwards, still stutters. When I am turning with the AD keys, it strafes, which is mostly fine, I guess. Just weird on the keyboard. I wish they mostly operated like the idle QE, turning that style. Alright, let me refine this vine to be a lot bigger. No? Wait. 2. So 0.1. We're going to make that 0.4. We're going to make that 0.4. I think that'll work. Make the grab the collider box bigger so I can grab onto it a little easier. This is mostly fine though, the turning. Like, the running and the jumping is a little over much, but nice. That's supposed to teach me to climb though. Okay, we're having issues with the vines. It's fine. Oh. I made it. Let me see. We're having issues with the vines though. Okay. Alright, let's see if that fixes it, and then we're going to try to add the animation, and that'll probably be where I wrap it up today. Noticing that my brain is a little scattered right now, but I'm getting there. Okay. With GGPT, I am working to add swinging animation, and just a heads up. Alright. Can't enable timeouts. Animator, animator window, swing loop. Okay, if you don't see loop, I've got it. Got it. Let's go. Send a screenshot. And you know what? Just for the sake of climbing, we're gonna do that. Alright, we'll try that. That's good. And we'll check out ChatGPT. Swing animation directly to the animator window. Wait. Swing loop animation. Okay, wait. Drag the swing animation clip from project window, not. Did I do that right? Let's see if that worked. This, right? I see what I did wrong. Okay, delete that. There we go. Can't rename that. Can't change it. Okay, whatever. Select your character in the screen, or in the scene. Animator component. It's off, okay. Reflects glitches instead of. You can also do any state to swing loop. Condition is swing true has X attack. Interesting. trying to get all the aspects here to put them together. Fuck. Just because I'm hitting my limit. Come on. Although there I need to have maybe that'll change it. It is. It does change it. Wait a minute, does it really work though? Kinda. Alright, let me stop that. And then let me do this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Still thinking we're closing Maximo for now. Mix him out for now. The stuttering while swinging his interpolation fight. I gotta wrap this up in about 10 minutes, I think. Teleporting to more position physics. Okay. I'll tell it that. Like ChatGPT is at its limit. Just doesn't look natural. It's weird. Son of a bitch. Why isn't this working? There we go. Taking forever to load. Okay. Yep, that's what you exactly wanted. 60 right now. look stiff because rope swing climbs are usually anchored. Like one hand leads, torso locked. Is it being posed towards the rope? Easiest in a bit. Or up a better max. Oh, fuck. Of course. There is no idle. No. That's cool. That's rope hay. Okay. And then you do any state where swing loop is hanging idle loop. Okay. This is an oops. Right, okay. Big. Copy from the avatar. Generic. Humanoid. Animation. Loop. Wait. Apply. Then I just need to set my avatar here. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. While swinging, keep relatively stable, look relaxed. Unity animator. Layers tab, add layer. Swing relax layer. I think I get this. Blending to additive. Wait, 0.7 disturb. Create an avatar mask. Project window. Oops. Project window. Create avatar mask. What the fuck would that be? Huh. did add the new hanging animation, but it is stiff looking too. And then also here is advice from AIS. Gonna wrap up pretty soon. Oh, I never said that. Assets create avatar mask. Search. Adding another layer here. Wait, click here. Spectre. Behavior. Avatar. Mask. Script. Mask. Nope. Can't find anything related to Avatar mask. Should have said I'm stuck at that point. Layers. Do you see base layer? I do. Add a layer. This is where your mask lives. Okay. I don't see shit over there, but I see it here. Okay. Project window, search. It's an animation, but what? It's an animation. Oh my god. It's annoying. Okay, created. Duh. I missed it the first time. A million times. Okay. AM upper body. so confused what I did. Okay. Send that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Layers in Animator do not use transition the same way states do. The layer is always running, whether you control whether it affects by changing slow. In Animator, set your swing layer settings. Open Animator. Layers. Blending override recommended. Override. Oh. It's literally doing what it asked me to do. Fuck. You need the layer index. Layer weights allow the character's arms to reach up and grab the vine while their legs can still move independently or react to physics. I don't need the legs to move independently because that means from moving forward it's going to be running, which will look kind of weird. Integrated swing relax layer directly. Cool. Where's Unity? There we go. No errors. Crazy. surprisingly soon tomorrow. Twitch is fine. How far behind is this? Holy shit. That's way behind. ChatGPT is bringing out the final code here and steps for me to animate. Let me get a cool one. If it works for now. Let's do a declaration. March 3rd. Still March 3rd. It's been March 3rd all day. Tough days. Excuse me. Time to dive into that part. Alright, let's see what we can refine in the next minute here. We'll give it ChatGPT's, but let's go through this. Okay. Click swing loop. Inside of swing flex layer. Foot IK off. Right defaults. Try off. Animations. Okay, it is. Hanging at the X. Loop time is on. Pose is on. Let's see muscle settings. Maybe I'm wrong. Apply. Definitely don't see any muscle settings. Not seeing that. Character. Hand anchor. Whoa. I don't know how that works. Okay. But We're basically at the end here. Ugh. This is gonna get confusing. Make both hands actually stand. Oh no. This gets complicated, but I have a hand anchor set at the moment. But I have a hand anchor set at the moment. My player child. No, wait. I need a declaration to wrap it up from ChatGPT, but I want to finish this. I feel like IK is in kinetic motion or something. Alright, let me see if I've done anything here worth noting right before you sign off, because I'm tired as hell. Progress is progress. so don't move it to the player parent. Pull pointers must follow the animated hand button, otherwise it will never look integrated. Looks fine now. That's on the avatar, not on the project window clip. Character FBX. The rig, not necessarily Inspector rig. Animation type is humanoid. Click configure. Oh my god. In that window, top area muscles. Setting. Oh. This is crazy. I'm glad I'm not getting into this today, but it's cool to know I can animate in here and not have to animate elsewhere, but that's fucking crazy. Top area, see sliders. What to tweak? Tiny changes. Arm stretch. Lower it a bit. Let's just do 0.04. Reduce intensity slightly on the shoulders. Huh. There's a lot to learn. Just apply that. Upper arm. Let's just get out of that. Inverse kinematics. Don't know what that means, but that's what that means. Window Package Manager. Animation rigging. I thought I just had that, didn't I? Nope. And then add a component. Okay. Player root. Rig builder. Create a parent under player rig. Empty. I think I'm doing this wrong. Rig builder. I'm gonna put it there. And then under that, I'm gonna make a child. We'll call that rig. Under, add a child. Oh, add a component. Oh my god. And then add a child to that. Hopefully I'm not complicating my life like crazy here. Add a component. Left hand IK. 2 bone constraint. Assign root. Oof. It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Root lower arm. Alright. Left upper arm. Wait. Oh, it's right shoulder. So, can you help me continue? You're really gonna wrap up because I need to take a nap. I'm exhausted. There is no left upper arm. Okay. That'll be the last thing I ask it. And then I'll just ask it now. Cool. We'll sort on my own. Can you give a declaration recap for today, March 3rd? Yes. Let's try this again. I don't know if it's gonna work. Kind of works, but how do I fix my idle state? Animation.
ていうか、その方が安全だなっていうふうに思いました。
Damn it. Alright, left hand. Root is left upper arm. Alright, it's named differently. Upper arm. Root. It's gonna be left arm. Mid is gonna be left forearm. Tip is going to be left hand. Target. Grab left hand. Aim object. Create a new object. Parent to something stable. I don't know how to do any of this. That is a wrap for me. problem is my idle state is now this, and I'm now floating. Did I crash Unity? I crashed Unity. Alright, that's a wrap for today. I will figure it out next time. Just submit. Undo made it crash. Alright, until next time. Wait. Undo made it crash. Okie dokie. Tired. But I'm out of here. Officially. Until next time, probably tomorrow. Same thing. Finish off with the song. I love the song over here. It's just the best.
Oh, the phase you can start. It's never just heart. It's a system, a swing, or a bit. You say it's a test, then you don't really rest till it's working. More close to it gets. You don't wait for applause, you just tighten the screws. Oh, the edge that you walk when you're thinking like Zeus. Zeus, 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 Zeus. Think of a concept you break and rebuild. Think of the version you cut, cause it felt overfilled. Think of a feature you killed and revived, cause something about it survived. Think of a risk that's a little too loud. Think of defending it calmly, not proud. Think of a future you quietly mapped before anyone else saw the gap. Something precise, but pretending it's light. Something to shape in the middle of night. Sitting thinking alone with a thought that won't quit. You pace, you adjust, you try commit. You question it twice, then you pay whatever price to see if it actually hits. That's the thinking of Zeus. From this might be dumb to okay, it is done. To wait, there's a cleaner way through. You trim and reduce, then expand and produce, then cut what's not honest or true.